What's up, guys? It's Mike, my boy Johnny. He's gotta take me fishing still, so like all his videos, share and subscribe. Alright, later.
We're gonna work on the leaning out and then try to get you guys up to the taller pole over the fear of heights a little bit, if there is one. Alright. Another thing that we're gonna work on today is rhythm. I know I preached it a little bit last time, but when we get over to the taller stuff, rhythm is where we want to stay. That way we're not tired out when we get all the way to the top. Okay? Every time, right? Ready? Wow. Now I'm ready to climb. Okay? Okay. Over this one, you guys are going to get up here in this little PG clamp. I might have one. Look in my hood of my truck there, please. Look for one of those little 1 bolts. That way I can maybe demonstrate it. If not, I'm not going to do that one off. Yeah, it pulls from close to the catalyst from the bottom. Yeah. It's all right. Oh, no. One? Yeah, just one. Cool. Thank you. So for this one, guys, do your test, do your locking out, everything. Where I'm at right now with this wire, we want this wire close to our chest. All right, for when we go do our lean out, we're still gonna be right here. And you'll see, I turn my belt more in line with this wire, so that way I kind of roll this way. All right, I'll rotate out a little bit, let that slide out. I'm right here, and I'm gonna walk up. All right, I'm gonna walk, do a little twist, and reach out and grab this. All right, and that's our 6-foot lean out. We want you guys using both hands to do this thing. And come back down. All right, when I say both hands, this PG, here, take it, pass it around, look at it. We want you guys putting that on, using both sets of phalanges. And this is getting you out of your comfort zone so you're not holding onto your belt, right? So the hip thing from last week, super big. Turn that hip, just a little rotate. Now I'm way down here right now. I don't have my dinner plate, but that's because I want to be able to reach out as far as possible. Okay? And it's gonna be a little sketchy. I don't know if you can see it that low, but I'm gonna step up. Step up, I'm starting to turn just like that. I'm turning, where my toes are pointing to you guys, right? So that way when I do my flip, all my weight is pushing right against the pole on my right foot to where I can lean out and grab it and go to work. Okay? There it was. Somebody saw it. Gaps weren't even in the pole.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'll come down low and show you guys too. All right, so yep, your gaffs probably won't be in the pole. But that's where the locked leg thing comes into play. All right, if I've got my gaff like this, I'm on the pole pushing everything, and for some reason my foot slips down the pole, it's gonna slip. Let me try to get over a little bit. It's gonna slip to the point where you see it already is gonna catch right in the pole, just the very tip of it. All right, so when it does slip, if it does, if you're not putting all that weight, it will catch as long as we have that locked leg. Keep that locked leg the entire time. So let it out, see your work. You're gonna shift that belt a little bit so you can be where you need to work, and just walk up. Give it a little twist, hip flip, and out working. Cool? We can do that?
Sure.
That one's simple, right? To get back, 2 ways. I walk down, right?
Yeah.
I'll do a little shift. I've got my left hip more forward. I can grab right here and grab right here. And as I do this, I'm pulling and punching with my hip flip. So a little hip flip, boom. Then I can step up. Same thing, boom. Until I'm in a spot where I can just grab right here and get back into working position to my distance. Cool? Fun? Everybody wants to try it? Yes?
Before we get up there, start right here.
Absolutely. So you guys start down low, get your rulers out, lay them out 6 foot from the pole. That way you can see where you're reaching. All right? It's gonna get uncomfortable, it's gonna slide down a little bit, but it looks freaking cool. All right? Next thing is the transfer. So this is where our secondary comes into play. I've got my secondary. You guys get to the point where you just know where this is.
Yeah.
And you don't ever have to mess with it. Okay? But while you guys get used to it, we're just gonna come around right here, and you can see mine's almost pretty much set up for me. I can't reach over here, but I'm just gonna give myself a little pull, just a little hip twist right in there. Okay? What we're looking for is this to get a little bit of slack on our primary. So I'm gonna take this, I've looked, I've listened, I've feeled where everything is, making sure I'm attached to the right attachment. If I don't, which this happens quite a bit, people will put this hook, and I don't know if you can see it, but I got a little orange hook back here. They'll hook right into there. And that'll just end up popping right out and you'll fall to your death. Okay, so look, listen, and feel. When we belt over something, we always belt over something. Coming up, coming down. Belt over. Why? Because we want it to catch us, right? So I'm over my obstacle right here. Okay, I can give it a little tug. And now all my weight is on this. This is slack. See that? I can take it through the middle, through my secondary. Get it on there and adjust. Throw it up a little, get my adjustment, my 9 and 3. And now look, did you guys see my secondary get loose? Now it's slack. So now all I gotta do, take a little step up and unclip. There it is. Okay? Get that brown as close as you can here for your lean out and for your transfer when you're going up and down. Same with going down. I'm gonna throw it down, get my spot, secondary. I'm just gonna belt just like this. I noticed I went under, which is cool. I'm gonna show you another one on the cross arm too.
Well, you just went over.
Huh?
You're
I
on
went
top.
over, but I'm under my primary.
Oh, correct.
Good catch. So
Over
yes,
your
I did go
object, but
over
under
my
your
obstacle,
primary.
but I went underneath my primary. Okay? I'm in, I'm caught, loosen, I'm looking and listening and feeling. And here's the next thing. Step down, don't feel like you can go that far. Take this, right off to the side, make your adjustment. Step down into it, where you can reach. All right? Come around. Get your 9 and 3. Step up. Loose. I can just come right off and come down. If I don't catch a bolt. All right? So use both your hands. Try not to be hanging onto your belts as you're doing this. It should just be a nice smooth. See, I've already handed it to myself. Right like that. Where I can look, listen, feel, and clip right in. Okay? And then you come down.